Okay, so I'll be replacing this rear window glass on the Chevy Suburban 2001 is the year that I have. You can see that the window has delaminated itself from the hinge. You probably see some of that motion there. This one has a little bit of staying power because of this plastic weather stripping, but this one on the driver's side came completely off. I had to put some duct tape on it in order to hold it. Wouldn't you know, this happens right when we're getting ready to go on a road trip, so I didn't want the glass falling out while we were driving. But replacing this should be very easy. I went ahead and purchased a new window instead of trying to just fix the hinges. I just know that that fix won't necessarily last that long. One of the things that I believe might be the culprit, we replaced these struts or pistons, whatever you want to call them, a couple of, I'd say, call it 6 months ago or so, and that's when the first one started to delaminate. I believe that pressure's stronger than the factory piston that you might get or strut that you might get. But hopefully this new window will make it a lot better. So here's a couple things you can do to fix this. Very simple. First, you just want to take these off if you have them. This is for the defrosting of your rear window. Just slide right down like that. Should be pretty easy. And then you're going to want to remove these pistons. The way to do that, you could either use a small flathead and get right in here with a small flathead and pop this out. If I can get it in there, do it for you. There we go. And there you go, it just comes right out like that. And you can do the same on the other side. And up here it's the same thing. This one's a little smaller on this brand, so I would use an ice pick to get in there and pop that out and remove that piece. It's just a simple ball and socket type connection. Once you do that on both sides, close the window and you can open the whole hatch. You'll see what I'm talking about in just a moment. All right, so I've got the two pistons off and I've opened up the main hatch here, and you can see I'm going to use a flashlight here. Hopefully it's not too bright. See if I can make this work with one hand here. That C-clip right there is what you need to get off. You can use that same little mini screwdriver. It'll probably go flying off, but don't lose it. Okay, give you a little close-up on this C-clip I'm talking about here. One thing I found, that if you just take a small flathead screwdriver, you can see this little space right here. If you can get that flathead screwdriver in there and just twist it, you can start to break free that C-clip. There you go. And it's right here. Don't want to lose that. Do that on both sides, you should be good to go. So now with both C-clips off, you're going to want to close the main gate. Be very careful. You're going to open this. You're going to unlatch this, lift it up, and slide the door out sideways. See if I can get that done for you here. It just lifts up, slide sideways, and there you go. All right, now that the hinges have been aligned, they're put back in place. I have not put the C-clamps back on yet. I just closed it to make sure it fit, and it does fit. So the tag said GMC Yukon, but it surely does fit a Suburban as well. Excellent. So now I'll show you from the inside. I just need to reverse everything else. I need to put the C-clamps back on here and here, and then reattach these pieces here, like so. There you go. That one's reattached. This one's reattached, and we are good to go. Once I put the C-clamps back in, C-clips, rather, not clamps, right there. Okay, so really good tip on how to get this C-clip back in. There's a small groove right here. You can take it, readjust it, you can put it like so, and if you have another set, maybe offsetting needle nose pliers or another set of needle nose pliers, you can hold this clip in place, because if you don't, they can spring off pretty easily. You put this like this, set it up nicely on here, and slowly compress it until it's locked in place, just like that. All right, now with the window in place, clips back in, I just need to put these pistons back in place. It's pretty simple. You just snap them in the top and adjust this. There's that one. The top, and here's the bottom. There we go. Completely replaced. I hope that video helped. If you have any questions, feel free to leave comments below. Not too bad. Pretty easy job. Took me about 20 minutes start to finish. Thanks for watching, everybody.